Hello! Today we are getting into dabi. Shortcake, by the way, here. Hi. Yeah, so I've done the basic makeup already. So I've done the foundation, contouring, eyebrows and highlight, and I do his little nose piercing. So now I'm just going to start with the actual makeup itself. Yeah, so bear with me 1 second. So I got given this, I bought this really nice eyeshadow palette. I do use face paints as well. I'll be using them in a minute. So you'll be seeing the face paints that I use. But I kind of do like the outline of it first. So to start with, I'm going to be using this colour here. You guys can see, there you go. That colour there, where my thumb is. And I just get a brush like this. And I just dab a little bit on. And I kind of just mark it out roughly where I want it, just so. And this can be really messy. This doesn't have to be clean at all. I'm going to close that because that is reflecting. There we go. So yeah, if there's a bit of an echo, it is because I am in my bathroom. So it's just a lot easier. Because I'm going to be using face paints, I need water. And I find it's a lot quicker for me to do it in the bathroom. With doing his neck, I tend to lower my top a little bit, so it's about here. And I go for the collarbone up there. And then I do like a little triangle shape down. And I do the same for the other side, so it kind of has that kind of triangle shape. And then again, just chuck it all down. And again, this doesn't have to be dead neat. It really doesn't. I actually forgot his jacket. I left his jacket in my bedroom, so I've got his wig and everything in here though. So we might be moving on to my bedroom when I've done this part. And I try and get as further back here as I can. Just so when I do pictures and videos, if I turn my neck, which I tend to do a lot for dabi, I tend to do a lot of this kind of posing and that kind of posing. I kind of just want it to be covered, if that makes sense. I got a bit as well, like you can see this bite mark right here. It's really annoying. And I do the ears as well. So I go like that. And like that. Right, and a bit under the eyes, so I literally just go like that. And again, this is like the underneath stuff, so this isn't immaculate because it's all going to be like underneath the face paint. I just like having this as like a shadow underneath. There we go. And then I do tend to bring this bit up a bit more towards my, I actually do go over my hair as well when I cosplay dabi. There you go. Okay, just want to make this bit a bit darker. Yeah, I used to just put the purple on straight away, but then I found it was coming out a bit too light, and I didn't like that. So I put like a kind of browny red on underneath now, and just do it that way. And I do go over with eyeshadow in the end as well. So I'm going to pop that there for a minute. And that there. Right, face paints. I have a whole bag of face paints. So I have quite a lot. So, that's his sleeves, which I will need in a minute. So I'll put them down there. We have grey. There's that brush, there it is. And purple. A bit of black. There we go. That can go there as well. Right, so these are the face paints that I use. So I use this brand. I really like it. The only thing is, it does dry your skin out a little bit. So again, going back to primer, I always prime my skin because, and you only need literally, and I just use like a normal brush like this, and I literally just go like this and I dab it on. There we go. So yeah, a lot of water with this, I'm afraid. Lots and lots of water. There we go. And one reason I like this face paint is it doesn't take long to dry. It's really, really quick to dry. So by the time I move on to my eyes, my chin and that and my lip will be dry. But I do go over it with eyeshadow as well, just to give it that extra bit. So I really go over the ears, as you can see. It's pretty much the same colour as my hair, basically. Again, the one thing I like about its makeup, it doesn't have to be neat. Like, it really doesn't. Not for me anyway. I like it looking messy. Because his burn marks would be messy, they're not going to be immaculately straight. So I kind of like the fact that they're messy. But yeah, my chin is pretty much dry now, so I'm just going to put a little bit more on my neck to make my neck a bit more darker. Yeah, so the more water you add, the darker it comes out, which is what I like. I have got his white t-shirt, but it's in the wash, so I've had to wear a strap top today. So normally I'd wear his white t-shirt, but it is in the wash at the moment, so. There we go. Right, for the eyes now. So I use the same face paint, but not this brush because it's too big. So I use a smaller brush for the next bit. Which I've got in here. Yeah, there we go, that'll do. So this is just a normal shape brush. No, not too big, not too small, it's kind of like a medium size. So again, I kind of just dab it on. And smudge it a little bit. There you go. I do actually like to smudge it. I never used to smudge it, but I actually do love smudging it now. You can hear my water running. Turn that off for a minute. There we go. Making it a little bit more darker in those corners. Right, okay. Eyeshadow now, and I move on to the other parts. I'm going to keep that out, I'm going to use that one, put that away. An eyeshadow brush I could use, probably not. Actually, that would work really well, so where's that? There it is. So when I go over it with eyeshadow, I used this kind of colour here. Where is it, that one? It does look dark, it's quite bright actually, I might use that one, it's a bit darker. And it's a little bit darker and it just gives it that purpleness to it. I don't go heavy with it and I'll just use one of these kind of brushes. I'll just go over it a little bit just to... I go mainly over the lips because I notice sometimes in my videos makeup comes off my lips a little bit and it's really, really annoying. And this just helps set it as well. And I'll go over this part here to give it a bit of a shadow. And this part here. And here. So again, this part doesn't have to be so neat. I don't like it really neat. I like it kind of a bit messy. And then just smudge it a bit again. There we go. And then the eyes. And literally the eyes are so quick, I literally just go like that. And then I'm done. Right, next part. I do kind of like, I never used to do it, but I do like little lines now. So this is when we use my black paint in a minute for that. Just to make sure, which I'm going to go back to that brush that I used earlier. And I don't want this so thick either, so I want to get a lot of that off. I literally just do like... And then I'm going to smudge all this in a minute as well. Which I'll show you in a minute how I do it to make it look. Because at the moment it kind of just looks like, what's that animal with like tiger lines on me? So I'll show you in a minute how I smudge it. Which is usually when I go back over with the eyeshadow. There we go. There it is. Okay. So here's where I'm just smudging it in basically. So I don't want those black bits so black, if that makes sense, like so in your face. I just want them there sort of in the background. Okay. I do get my fingers dirty when I'm cosplaying dabi. I do get my fingers involved. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's good. I'm happy with that. Right, the white bits now, here's like staples. I used to stick staples onto me, but they used to fall off really, really quickly and it used to drive me crazy. So I don't do that anymore, I just paint them off. And with this one I use the same brand, but this time it's grey. So I use like, rather than white, I use grey. I found white came out far too light. And I make it as thick as possible so it dries quicker. So the first thing I do is I start on my neck. So I usually do one in the middle, just about here. There we go. And I'll go to the side. I do the same here. And I usually do one here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I do 4 on like, not including the middle one, I do like another 3 on the other side. Which I need more water for that. There we go. So I'll say about here, there, there, and then yeah, I'll probably do another one over here as well. There we go. I do the ones on the chin last because I you're only going like that. So here I aim for about here. So I just go really, really thin like that. And then I do, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, I do 5. So another one about here. Another one about here. It will get messy, don't worry, because I'm doing it in camera, which I can't see very well. There we go. There we go. And then once I've got the wig on, it kind of all goes in together. I do the same on this side. I do them quite quick actually. My eye ones I used to struggle with the most. Doing the bits on the eyes, I always used to mess it up. Always. I used to be like, I used to get really annoyed because it was like the finishing touches. So I'm gonna move for you guys a little bit more so you can see what I'm doing. Stand in the mirror, there you go, so you can see me. So I literally go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. There we go. And I'm going to do the same for the other eye. So 1, 2, 3. I need more water. There we go. 4, and then 5. There we go. So the chin bits, I literally go, let's stand back a bit so you guys can see. 1, 2, 3, 4. There goes that. And then I'll hold it out behind it. Sleeves. There you go. Right, okay. So I made his sleeves. I bought some like arm coverings. So they literally look like this. And they've got like a little hole here that I can put my finger through or my thumb through. And yeah, they're really cool. I spray painted them with like fabric paint. And then I just put them on. I am thinking about making some little staples to go on the hands, but I literally just slide them up my arms. So if I stand back a bit, you might be able to actually see what I'm doing. And then they go up to about there. And then when I've got the jacket on, obviously the jacket comes to here, so it stays put. I used to put like little hairbands on here to hold them up, which sometimes I do, it depends, because sometimes it gets my nerves sometimes, I have to keep rolling them back up again. Right, wig. His wig is already styled. This is his wig here. Okay, so again, like I do with my other wigs, that's at the back. Fringe part that I've styled here, I aim for the front. And head down. And I just position it, ears out, like that, and like that. And then we are going to go to the bedroom in a minute to get the last bits. So that be that. And then I just a little bit, just a little bit more. Okay, I do feel like I need a little bit of dark eyeshadow though under my eyes. I feel like it's a little bit too dark, too bright. So I do that sometimes. So I might just get that again. Yeah, do a tiny bit, not a lot, just a tiny bit. Just to make that look a bit darker. There we go, just to give the dark eye a look. Why does it look too bright and it'll get on my nerves? I do sometimes put a bit on the lips as well. Like that. Just to keep it going. Okay. Right, bedroom now to get the rest of his costume, which I'm nearly done, basically. Hi. We are going on a journey. Without me knocking everything flying. There we go. Well, there we go. Right, okay. Now I might as well plug this in while I'm here. Hello. There we go. Dabi is here. Right, so I'm going to get his jacket. Right, this is his jacket. Okay, absolutely love it. It's one of, well, it is my favourite costume. I absolutely love it. Basically. Just put it on like that. Roll the sleeves up. So this is why sometimes I do put hairbands, which I think I might do today, because they're getting on my nerves a little bit. So I might grab that and just roll that up my arm, just to keep it up, keep it on my arm, you know. And do the same for the other side if I can find one. Oh, I did have one somewhere. Oh, it's in my hair. Right, I need bobby pins. So I use black bobby pins for Dabi, because obviously his hair's black. So I'd take the wig off for a minute, so I'm going to sort it out again. There goes one. That side out a little bit better. There we go. Two. Okay. There's one. Two. Done. Then I just sort this bit out. I feel like this needs sorting out a little bit better though, because that's kind of lost its thing after a while. Contouring. I knew there was something I forgot. Well, I've already contoured, but I do contour again after. So I want that, and I want a bigger brush. I want this one. Actually, could go with this one actually. So I use that dark contour again. This is just for my jawline. So I literally just do this. There we go. And then sometimes I do go over it with a darker colour, just to kind of give it that colour, which I think I might do again. So what have I got in there? Haha, that's what I want. That brush. Just to contour it. This is literally just because of the face paint, it kind of all moulds into one. So this is basically just to separate it, so you can see the separation between my jaw and my neck. That makes sense? And just brush it in a bit better. There is another colour in here that I really like that I've got, which I might go over with actually, which is this kind of dark, that kind of bluish colour. Sometimes I do. My lips mainly. Just makes it all come out a little bit darker, which is what I like. The darker the better. But I don't want it too dark that it looks like a different colour. I want to keep that kind of colour. And it kind of like has a bit of a shimmer to it, so certain parts get a little bit of a highlight, as you can see. So like the collarbone and things like that. I thought it looked a bit weird. I was like, hold on a minute, what's going on with my like chin line? Right, 1 second, and I'm going to grab his earring that I wear for him, which was made specially for me for my dabi cosplay, which is over here. There it is. I've got 2 of them, and I really like this one. So this one is literally just like a little spike. There you go, like a little spike on the neck, on the earring, and I put it in my piercing here because I've taken my normal earring out. I keep that one as it is, the stud, because I love his piercings. Like, I absolutely adore him, but he has got very unique piercings and I haven't got those. But I like the way I do mine. And just twist them round and that round, and dabi is done. There we go. And to finish it off, wait, well, that's actually the, there you go. I love his contact lenses. Again, these are from TTDI. Love them, absolutely love these. I love the vibrantness of them. I did have the lighter blue version, which was like a turquoisey kind of colour, and I didn't like it so much. This is definitely the ones for me. These are ones that I'm definitely going to go for in the future. Like, when these run out, I will replace them straight away. I kind of like the green, like the way his eyes glow in the green. There we go. So we've got the blue fire, got the costume. Yeah, the wig for him I got off Amazon. It was actually a wig I bought for Levi first. Levi? No, L from Death Note. And it was a lot bigger than this and a lot more woof. But I absolutely love it. I cut a lot of hair, did a lot of styling, and I like the fact that I've styled it so it all kind of goes off like this way. I kind of like that. dabi's hair technically isn't like that, but it suits me and I like it. So I kind of just stuck with it, basically. And yeah, this is dabi, basically. It's not taken me as long as what I thought it would. I was going to do the video right from the beginning, like bare face, and start right from the start. But with my other tutorials, you've pretty much seen how I do contouring and eyeliner and stuff like that. With dabi, it's very basic contouring. I don't do a lot because most of my face is purple, so I don't do much. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, do all that. I'll be very, very grateful. I appreciate it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Next time I do a dabi tutorial on here, I think I'm going to do one with the 6-pack, the fake 6-pack chest that I have, and I'll be painting on the chest piece. Because a lot of people have been asking me if it stains the chest piece and things like that, and how do I get it off afterwards and stuff like that. So I might do a tutorial about that. I'm also going to do the ones that I mentioned with Dawn doing my cosplay makeup. I think they'd be fun. I think they would be a lot of fun, actually. I'm actually really looking forward to doing those. So, but yeah, this is him. There you go. All done. All good in the hood. And again, thank you, and I hope everybody's well and everybody's taking care of themselves, keeping safe. You know, we'll get through it in the end, all of us. You know, it's what we do. We're humans. We get through stuff. And I'll speak to you all soon. Thanks, and bye.